There's been a couple people during Olexa Look February that said, Tyler, can you stop playing demos? We want to see some actual completed games and check them out and play them. Today we check out Calice, which is a new deck building roguelike of sorts that is themed around Alice in Wonderland. And this is a game that released like 2 weeks ago at the end of January. It's got a whopping 5 user reviews on Steam. So not many people have seen this one. But I love the art style and I love the vibes that the game's giving off. So I figured, why not? Let's check it out. Thanks to the dev for reaching out with a key. Let's play some Calice and see what's going on. Again, you can play it for yourself. Link in the description down below. $10 US on Steam for this one. Seems like a hell of a deal to me. Let's start and see what's going on in the wonderful world of Calice. Now, no clue what is going on here. I'm just gonna take the first slot. That seems fine. I would love to do a tutorial too. That sounds good. Please choose the difficulty. So normal HP is 100. I get 200 additional gold payouts. Dead stages can be retried in case of death, or we can play on difficult. I've played enough deck building games, man. Just put me on difficult. Let it kick my ass. I'm ready. Okay. So you can obtain new cards through Card Combine in the shop. That's good to know. We'll keep that in the back of our mind as we go here. Hello, Alice. Good to see you. There's the white rabbit. If you're unaware of Alice in Wonderland, all you need to know is that it's a metaphor for taking LSD. I'm not kidding, by the way. That is literally the actual plot of Alice in Wonderland. I'm sorry if I ruined your childhood, okay? It'll take you like 2 Google searches to figure that one out. Down the hole she goes, and into Wonderland. Oh my gosh. Where is this place? Where did the rabbit go? The text is really slow. Nice to meet you, meow. Sorry, I'm not allowed to meow until eugenics. Surprised, who are you? Adult Duck, my new favorite character in a roguelike game. There was a strange sound. It doesn't matter who I am, meow. I don't. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I can't say meow. I don't have time to explain that. The ducks are coming, meow. So take this, meow. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Who is that? Okay. Cool. This is our world that we got here. I can scroll. I mean, this is clearly tutorialization. So no choices in path that I go. We'll go to a battle. Okay. And see what's crack-a-lackin' in battle world here. The game is not responding at the current moment. I'm gonna wait for it to respond. We're back. Okay. It's good. Use combined cards to defeat your enemies, meow. If you put a number card that meets the conditions on the combined card, it will be used, meow. If there's no special amulet, the target of the card used will be random, meow. If you don't have a card available, press the end turn button, meow. If you look at the enemy's head, you can see what the enemy will do, meow. You can check it out in more detail by putting the mouse up, meow. Okay. That's good. That's good. So, I can play an attack from my hand. Yeah, okay. Interesting. So, if I play the attack, Capsule Fireworks 5 or less, 5 or less. Insert 2 numbers of 5 or less to deal damage to the enemy equal to their product. What about this? So insert a number. Okay, so we can see what these say. I wish that I could like zoom this up for you because it's probably like for ants on your screen. Insert a number of 5 or less to deal 7 damage to the enemy. Okay. I mean, that's a pretty good deal. Insert a number to gain shields equal to the number you inserted. Now, we are taking 3 damage. They're defending themselves for 5. So we really don't need to insert a number higher than 3 into this. Insert a number to deal damage to the enemy twice equal to half that number. That's a good one to use our 9 on. Insert 2 numbers of 5 or less to deal damage to the enemy equal to their product. Equal to their product. Holy crap. Okay. That's really decent. And then another, this is not another of this. It's a different one. These are 5 different attacks, man. Or different cards, I guess. 4 attacks, one defense. Insert a number of 6 or more to deal damage to the enemy equal to that number plus 3. Okay, so let's... I think I know the approach that I want to take here. We're going to do 3 block. Then we're going to capsule fireworks with a 5 and a 2 to deal 10 damage to you. It appears that, yeah, it hit them randomly because there wasn't a target option there. Maybe. Let's do this. It deals damage to the enemy twice, equal to half that number. I don't know if it's going to round up or down, so I kind of want to figure that out on this one. You did 5 damage twice, so it rounded up on half of 9. Okay. And then we can play Screaming of 6 or more to deal damage to that number plus 3, which should be 11. Yeah, and it did it to you. Okay. And then I turn end. So, very fascinating. We got 2 different decks we're dealing with, man, that we're going to be manipulating and doing stuff with. That makes for a lot of possibilities and some very, very interesting mechanics. Insert 2 numbers to gain shield equal to the sum of those 2 numbers. Insert a number to enable targeting for a turn, which would allow me to hit whoever I want, I'm assuming, which is interesting. So let's go, 10, half of 10 twice is still 10. That's just 10. But this would be 13 if I did this. So we're going to do that. It did it to you, which is great. And then half of a number times 2. So 7 half would go to 4 because you round up times 2. So odd numbers in one more time will do more damage than we would expect them to do. Okay, we're getting places. We're getting places. We're learning a little bit, man. We're learning a little bit. Now, I have a feeling that shield does not carry over to next turn. But we're going to confirm that shortly. It does not carry over. I do now have splashing. Increase the number of 2 random card numbers by 1. And I'm assuming that those are the 2 random card numbers you've increased. Now, I mean, that seems stupid for you to have done that, because now I can just kill you. And we're gonna do that. Okay. Good fight. Good fight. When the battle's over, it's time to make amends, meow. Yeah, I forgot about the meows during the nice card deck building battle. You can get a variety of things as a reward, meow. Be careful not to leave without your reward as you click to get it, meow. Okay. That sounds good. 20 gold and a combined card. A combined card. So, pickpocketing. Insert a number to deal 5 damage to the enemy and randomly gain an even number. That sounds amazing, man. That sounds amazing. Getting more numbers back is sick, and it takes any number. So if we have a number we don't like, we can dump that number into here to get a random even number. Now, I think odd numbers are technically better for us because of our halving that rounds it up. I just made like a motion with my hand to round up, even though you can't see my hand because I don't have my face cam turned on. I could turn it on and you can see my hand go up, but I don't think that's necessary. Insert a number to deal damage to the enemy equal to the number. If there's an enemy behind, deal damage to the enemy behind equal to half the inserted number. That's a lot, man. Insert 2 numbers of 4 or less to gain a number equal to their product. If the result is more than 10, gain 10 plus the remaining number. Interesting. Big numbers are good, but I think I like pickpocketing the most out of all of this. Okay? Why are the ducks attacking me? It's natural to be vigilant when a stranger is at his house. Follow me, meow. Okay. Let's take a look at the shop here. You'll encounter this many times. I know a place that sells things. Let's see. It's a caterpillar store. Okay. Brilliant. Been a while, sir. It's just as nice to meet you. Various items, so feel free to browse and shop. So yeah, we can buy new numeric cards. I think a 7 is pretty great, to be honest with you. But we also got relics over here. Nothing that we can afford. I mean, we literally cannot afford any of this. And these are consumables. And we got card combine. So I can straight up combine cards. Okay. Okay. Lot of mechanics, man. Lot of mechanics. I'm kind of... This game's cooking a little bit. Echo. Increase the damage of your next attack by the number you inserted. That could be insane, right? Because we have... Increase by your next attack by the number you insert. So we could do that on one more time to do a lot more damage to the enemy twice. Okay, that synergy is way too good to pass up. I am in the tutorial, man, so I'm trying to cook in the tutorial. Uncharted area meow, no one knows what's ahead. Maybe loud guys like ducks. Often said you may find strange stores that sell rare items. I'm not gonna go until I go in. Okay. What do we got? Alice's delicious cake. Eat it, brother. Maximum HP increased by 5. We love that. Take me to a rest. Let me guess. I can upgrade a card as well. Do you think you know about this, meow? Lots of noisy creatures, uncharted places. Place where you can enjoy tea time while avoiding the noisy creatures, so follow me. The Mad Hatter and the other person. Look, man, it's been a little bit since I've watched any. Although I did watch about like 15 minutes of the Johnny Depp, Tim Burton one a few weeks ago. That movie is atrocious, man. And I got jump scared by Tweedledee and Tweedledum, who are played by Matt Lucas, the guy that was the host of Great British Bake Off for like 3 years. I had no clue he did anything of value besides GBBO, and then I was shocked when I saw him. Anyway, sorry, going off on a tangent. Why don't you sell me the card? How about taking a warm break? Sell me the card, take a warm break. I'll sell you a card, brother. So it's, the rest is a removal or a, I love that, to be honest with you. Get rid of a say bad things. I love the idea of selling a card to you, and we actually get money for it, which is even better. Did you enjoy tea time, meow? Entrance to the next section right ahead, so give it a try. I'm sure all you want is beyond this. Good luck, meow. It's gone. The guy I saw would never be a normal cat. I'll go ahead for now. Okay, let's get another battle in the books to understand where we're going with our life. Insert a number of 6 or more to deal damage to the enemy equal to that. Plus, we're going to put a 10 in. Now, you're hitting me for 8, which is obviously not ideal. So let's get 7 shield. We'll take 1 damage. Insert a number of 5 or less to deal 7 damage to an enemy. We're going to do a 3. And then we're going to do this. Do a 3. And then this. And do a 2. Now, I have a feeling that actually enabled the targeting for this turn, so I probably should have done that in a reverse order, but I think that's okay. So increase the damage of your next attack by the number inserted. I put a freaking 10 in, and then Brittany spears me. I'm putting in a 7, which did a lot of damage, okay? Which is kind of what I expected to happen. Now, you are changing my card numbers. You are defending. There's no reason for me to do that, so let's do a number of 6 or more. Hit you. Beautiful. The targeting, as expected, I think it was for the turn that you have it on. So overall, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling pretty good. Let's play a 1. That gave me a 10. I mean, that's pretty great, to be honest. Then we can do a 2. We hit ya. And then a 9 is good, and a 10 is good, and then a parasol where I put in 2 5s and get 10 shield is irrelevant because they're getting shield as well. But I mean, we clobbered them, so I feel relatively good about my approach here. Capsule fireworks, 2 numbers of 5 or less. Okay, it's a lot of damage. This is 20 damage coming in. You're dead. And then a 1, you're dead. And then a 10, you're close to dead. And then I'm just not quite able to kill you yet, but I will momentarily. Because all of a sudden we have ourselves a pretty decent setup here. It's a shame that I'm going to immediately leave the tutorial and go into a real game. Amulet. So these are relics, right? For 5 hits, inflict 2 turns of paralysis on the attacking enemy. Increase damage dealt by 1/5 of the number of your combined cards. Interesting. Maximum HP fixed at 30. The shields do not disappear, and the amount of shields obtained through the combined card is halved. The start of battle, you get 30 shields. Honestly, that sounds fun to me, but I can understand that probably being a bad idea. I'll take it, because it sounds fun to me. And then we'll go. Okay, so you did put me into a real run after the tutorial, which is actually pretty great, because I can keep my build that I have going. I think we want some time to collect some money, right? I'm not sure a rest is necessarily important. I do think, for what it's worth, I think that Say Bad Things is a bad card. So I kind of want to remove it from my deck and then hit 2 question marks, which always feel like a good idea. So let's remove Say Bad Things. We now don't have any Say Bad Things in our deck. You're not allowed to say any bad things. I'm passing through the forest. I can see clear spring water. Should I drink the clear spring water? Yeah, I'll do it. 20 HP has been recovered. Unfortunately, useless for me. But that's okay. Hello, Mr. Mad Hatter. I cannot afford your wares, my friend, so I must leave. I'm sorry. I only got 63 money and you were selling for 92, so that's life. Absolutely horrific draw. I mean, absolutely terrible. We start with 30 shield. Let's keep that in mind. Increase the damage of your next attack by 6, okay? Then let's one more time on a 4. Well, do it on a 3, I guess. Did 10 damage, because it was 4 and then the 6. 2 numbers of 5 or less deal damage equal to their product. That can give us the nice 8. And then insert a number to deal damage to the enemy twice. This will round up, so it's 2 damage. Yeah. I mean, that's obviously, like, not a good turn at all. But it's fine. I mean, look, our defense is less important right now. So I think it's fine. Do I want to have targeting enabled right now? Kinda, yeah, if I'm honest with you. So let's enable targeting. I'm gonna target this duck who's hitting for 22. We are going to put in a 10 to do 13 damage. I'm going to put in a 2 to do 5 damage. Then I'm going to put in a 8 to do... No, I'm going to put in a 3 to do 4 damage. Beautiful. I mean, this is kind of irrelevant. And then I'll put in a 10. And then I would love to draw more cards, but we didn't. We keep it going. I mean, we got some good things cooking here. Buff goes pretty crazy. Let's buff 8s. Was that smart? I think it's fine, to be honest with you. I mean, it's gonna be fine in the long run. It's just whether or not it was the correct play here. Let's do a 7 to you. Then we can pickpocket and just do a 3. Get a random number. You gave me a beautiful, beautiful 10, which allows me to gain an alarming number of shields. I feel like that this bar is over-engineered. I feel like we didn't need to show shield like this. I appreciate it, but I think it's a little over-engineered. Let's do a 9 to you. Beautiful. And then I'll hit you for 6, and we'll get out of the fight. That went about as clean as anything could go, man. I'm kind of happy with that. Now, another rest is intriguing to... kill another card from this deck. The idea here is to stack a lot of money so that by the time we go to like this shop over here, I can afford some kind of hefty stuff, and we thin out the deck in the process. So I'm going to remove a 1 more time, because believe it or not, it's not that good. It's typically the number you put in damage? Well, yeah, I mean, it kind of is the number you put in damage. And I think that we want to aim for cards that are a higher damage amount than that. Now, we didn't get any damage cards here. So let's take a look at some stuff here. Start of your turn, acquire 10 shields. That's insanely strong. You can specify the target of the attack. I don't really care, to be honest with you. Attack increases by half the number of times the amulet has been replaced. I don't really know what that means, to be honest with you. Do 30 damage to one random enemy at the start of battle? What? I mean, that feels like it just wipes most of the first floor. Earn 30 gold on amulet acquisition. Okay. So you... I'm gonna pay for you, but then you're gonna come... You're gonna give me 30 gold. So I pay 22 gold to get 30 gold. Well, I pay 52 gold to get 30 gold. So I'm losing in this process, but I fill up my bar more, which I guess if this happens, I could cycle through. I don't think I think we're doing too much here. I kind of want to mess around with card combine, man. Type of combined card is determined by the types of cards used for synthesis. So if I put in a capsule fireworks and a screaming, I mean, it just feels like that's not good to me. But this feels like it could be interesting. Potentially. I need to know. I need to know. What happens when I combine you? That turned into an ant. Insert 2 numbers of 3 or less to repeatedly deal 5 damage to the enemy equal to the product of the numbers. Okay, let me unpack that. 2 numbers of 3 or less. So if we get a 3 and a 3, repeatedly deal 5 damage to the enemy equal to the product of the numbers. That could be a 45 damage card. Okay. Yeah. I'm with it. If it's a 1, 2 ones, okay. I think that's still good. I think that's still good. Do I want to thin this deck even more, man? Kind of. I think we can get rid of an umbrella if I can cycle my attack cards faster. We're going like crazy thin deck daddy on this one. A rabbit and a turtle are racing. Who will win, the rabbit or the turtle? I mean, look, brother, I'll go turtle wins. Unfortunately, you got it wrong. Look for the next chance. Brother, that's not following the fable. What's your problem? Okay, fine. I guess it's tortoise. The tortoise would have won, but the rabbit and the... I'm mad, to be honest with you. Okay, so buff here on a 10 is extremely decent. 2 numbers of 5 or less deal damage equal to their product. This is going to be 15. It's going to be 25 damage to one of you suckers. It was. That wasn't who I wanted you to hit, which maybe means I should have used my magnifier, but... I mean, I don't know. We did a number to that guy, so I can't be too mad. I have the shield. Now, I also have some poison. Take damage equal to the number at the start of the turn, increased by 1 each turn. Okay, I mean, that's horrible, for sure. Now, attack on the ant, right? This will be, so 2 numbers of 3 or less. This will be 2 times 5. This is 10 damage for a 2 and a 1. Dude, buff plus this goes absurd. Yeah, buff plus that is going to be, or whatever our buff card is called, Echo. Echo plus that is, that's going to be something really special, man. So let's do 6 damage here. You didn't hit the right person, but that's okay. And then we're going to gain shield equal to the sum of 2 numbers, which is 18, just to keep us, you know, in a decent spot as we move forward. Now, you are planning on changing my numbers and increasing the number twice. We actually don't like that. Although we did just, brother, we got the heat. So a 3 and a 3. This is 45 damage to somebody. Yeah, you're dead. Beautiful. Then we'll throw a 5 in here. Not who we wanted you to hit, but that's okay. An 8 and a 9, and then an umbrella with a 6. For some reason, this is clicking in my brain like really well, man. There's a lot of complexity to it, but it's working for me like a lot. So Echo on a 10, and then watch out, man, because this is now 15 damage 3 times for 40. You hit the wrong guy. I should have definitely targeted you. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We still hit you. Then you one more time for 10. I'm getting hit for 3. I have 38 shields, man. I'm not very concerned right now. You are going to be absolute toast. Ant we actually can't play here, but a 5 and a 1 is good, and then this to this, good plays. A combined card. Insert a number to deal damage to the enemy equal to 50 divided by that number. That could be a 50 damage. I mean, dude, this is... We need small cards. We need small cards. I need a lot more 1s and 3s in my deck. This card is crazy. Like, I feel like we can consistently make this. I mean, on average, this is a 10 damage card. Just it existing. This is horrible. I mean, literally like the worst card of all time. Why would you ever take this? Insert a number of 5 or less to gain a damage increase buff for 1 turn equal to the inserted number. What? That's insane too. This is more insane though. That's a good card, man. I mean, that is a spicy good card. We did not draw it. It's unfortunate. This is a terrible turn, actually. Let's enable targeting. I'd like to put a 1 in here. We're going to target you. We're going to buff for 8 and then attack for 5 and hit you for 14. And then, I mean, we might as well do Parasol. I can throw all those on the screen at once, huh? That's an intriguing idea. Just to see a little more. Now, Mr. Emu, Toucan, Ostrich, Eagle, Flamingo. I don't know who you are, to be honest with you. Hey, this is kind of disgusting. We have our 50 damage play. And I can target you. Okay, so let's target you. We're gonna hit you. I'm gonna piece of cake, and I'm gonna hit you for 50. It's actually just, it's gross. It's absolutely gross. Does this work to end of turn, right? Like, will I still have that when the turn ends? We're gonna find out momentarily. We do not have it at end of turn. Okay, that's good to know. Hey, you got piece of cake again, which is amazing. With a 1, I guess I should say. So let's do it. But let's do it right, man. We might as well echo with an 8 and then piece of cake for 1 to do 58 damage to you. And then we'll go with a 7 and 6 and then a 4. Unfortunately, Capsule Fireworks could not work on that possession because we did not have enough. Hey, why are you spawning more people, man? I'm going to need you to kill off one of those, please. Goodbye. It's so good. It's so damn good. Now, Ant does not work here. Let's buff for... Oh, brother. It's a mess. It's a mess. We cannot... I keep on drawing too freaking high. You gotta stop drawing so freaking high. You just added some weird stuff to my deck. Can we cycle piece of cake back real quick? Yeah, that's the good stuff. Insert a number to remove this card. Okay, we're gonna start by putting a 1 into here. Then we're gonna put a 9 into here. Then we're going to Capsule Fireworks on a 5 and a 3. I'm gonna put a 2 into the fake card, and then I'm going to do this. Overall, that's still a really good turn. So I'm pretty pleased. This fight is too long for what it's worth. For me to have no issues in the fight, it's too long of a fight. So 4 and 3 for 20 damage. Piece of cake on a 2 for 25 damage. We put a 7 into you to get a 4. I put a 4 into you to remove you. I put a 10 in to do this. I'm starting to realize this game is what if Dicey Dungeons was a deck builder. It has a very similar vibe, but instead of dice, we're just drawing cards from our deck, which is a very, very interesting idea for a game. So let's see here. If I do, this is 30 damage if I use the 3 and the 2 here, whereas Piece of Cake is 25 damage, so we're going to do the 3 and the 2 here. You did it to him, which is fine. This is 10 damage. That's fine to him as well. Pickpocketing to give us a even number. You gave me a 2. And then we'll do a 9 in here. Still pretty good. Capsule Fireworks we don't get to play with. You're still dead, okay? I mean, it's only a matter of time. Let's Echo on a 9. Gonna hit you with one of these. I mean, that's fine, to be honest. And then a 7, gain an even. A 7, keep smacking. 2 numbers equal to the sum. A 7 is fine. Stop shielding yourself, man. Getting, like, kind of annoying. Stop summoning people, too. That's also getting annoying. Keep on drawing too freaking high, man. I'm drawing too freaking high on these numbers. I mean, 5 or less. This is 25 damage. That's pretty good, I guess. And then pickpocketing to get an even. Don't have 2 numbers and turn. You're going to summon more lads. Very annoying, very annoying. You're going to give me 5 fake cards here in a second. Really prefer you didn't. Give me an even number that's low. I mean, this is pretty good. Let's buff for 9 into a 4-5 play here. Good, very good. 7, and then Ant we can't play on this turn. I still have 43 shields, so I'm really not concerned. I think that this relic is absurd, man. These enemies can't hit me enough for that. I mean, like, it's really very quite good. Okay, enable targeting. We're gonna capsule firework a 4 and a 3. Then we're going to do this guy for 10. I just want to get the big guy killed, man. I'll eat the 8 damage. I got 33 block. We're not concerned, okay? We're not concerned. You have dumped so much trash in my deck that we're about to have turns of, like, just trash, which is a little annoying. Piece of cake also, like, kind of terrible here. You're actually gonna, like, you're gonna make me kind of mad here. Yeah. Okay. 8. Remove. You're gonna dump even more trash in my deck, man. My deck is only trash at this point. I'm also, like, starting to lose my shield. But I'm still not that concerned. I'm not that concerned. So, Echo on a 9. One more time. I should have echoed on the 8 one more time on the 9. You're finally dead. That's a dream. And then Parasol for 16 shield. You're just dead, okay? The ads should have gone away when we killed the boss. Fight's too long. It's too long of a fight. I'm sorry. I know a lot of you will disagree, but it's too long of a fight. Good night. It does not matter what we do here, man. It does not matter what we do. Give me 10. Give me this. End turn. Gotta do 18 damage to you. 1 piece of cake with a 1 will get the job done. Piece of cake with a 2 will get the job done. Sweet dreams, my prince. Sweet dreams. Okay, holy crap. A lot of stuff, man. So, an amulet. Increase max HP by 10. Acquire 30 shield at the start of battle is absolutely filthy, man. Now, it is without any doubt in my mind the best relic here. I know it's a common. It's the best relic here. I don't think we need it. I'm going to increase all of my damage by 3. Another ant is so potentially gross. Insert 2 numbers to duplicate the number on the left 3 times. What? That's so good, man. Only Joker card can be placed on the right? What? If I could duplicate 3s, man, we're in. We need to try. You take a 1. Remove a card. I would like to remove like a 6, man. A 6 offers no benefit to me. And then a consumable. Give 1 turn of burn to the entire enemy. Use the consumable to target for a turn. That sounds fine to me. And then we'll go. Okay, I mean, we got a lot of crap out of that boss fight, man. I'll take it. Oh, a little cutscene. Look at how cute this is. Oh god, she's murdering him. It's kind of messed up. Go that way. Go through the mysterious door. Yeah. Welcome to Wonderland. I don't know why I wanted to add an expletive to the end of that. First person that puts the correct expletive in the comment section for that one, I'm hearting your message. But only the first one. I will not heart all of them. Okay, maybe I will. I don't know. Could be funny. They're all gonna get flagged for inappropriate messaging, and then I'm gonna go through my YouTube held for review section. It's just gonna be a bunch of people saying "Welcome to Wonderland" and then various swears. Oh man, it's good. It's really good. I don't know. Go this way, man. I feel unstoppable, which is scary. I'll make an amulet better with magic. Sure, man. Sure. Sure. Let's do it. Clean tablecloth. It's a rare. You stole my relic. Amount of recovery from rest increases by 10. Brother, it's terrible. It's horrible. That's an atrocious item, man. A rare is garbage. Is complete garbage. Okay, so only Joker card can be placed on the right. Yeah, so this card is completely worthless to me right now, which is fine, okay? I know that a lot of you are going to be concerned about my idea there. Actually, we're so cooked. Some of this draw is really terrible. If we, they're hitting me for 20, man. Okay, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. I don't have good enough damage to make this happen. Now, Ant is nice, but this, man, this right here, holy crap. That did not do even remotely enough damage. I'm starting to think that we are in bad shape, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to eat the most crow I've ever ate in my life. We're not making it out of this fight. Bruh, you are just you're annihilating me. You're destroying my will to live. I'm taking 27 damage. I'm freaking dead. I'm going to die. Okay, enable targeting, I guess. I mean, I have to try to kill, I don't know. I gotta kill somebody. I gotta kill somebody. Hit me, baby, one more time. We're gonna put a 7 on you. We're dead. I mean, they immediately ramped up everything. Here I was thinking we were cooking because I had no chance of losing on the last floor, and now you increased everything by a degree of 100. I'm taking 17 damage on this turn, man. Okay, piece of cake. We should enable targeting. We should enable targeting. We're gonna do that on a 2. You have to kill this guy. Okay. Piece of cake on a 1. Goodbye. Then why did I die? Why did I die, man? Did I miss that they had thorns? Okay. I might have missed that they had thorns. That's unfortunate. Dude, I will say I'm kind of impressed by this game. I know that we got our butt kicked like immediately there. But for a little bite-sized deck builder, I think there's some interesting things that this one is doing. I think the management of both of the decks is really fascinating, but I do think that it's underused a little bit. At least on our first floor, we didn't see a lot of manipulation of that second deck, the numbered deck. The only time we were able to get a new number was after the boss fight. And I'm assuming there's not like 100 floors to this game. I'm assuming that it's like 3 floors, like a standard deck builder Slay the Spire style, which means that on average you're adding 2 unless you buy one in a shop. I think there needs to be more opportunities to manipulate that deck, because that's really where the fun of your synergies and building is going to occur. But I mean, I think that it's still really good. I think there's a lot of fun ideas in here. The difficulty ramped up like immediately on that second floor. I just wasn't prepared for it to do that. I figured it was going to scale a little slower, since we more or less annihilated the first floor. But I'd be excited to hop in and try it again. You can pick this up for yourself, link in the description down below. $10 to play some Calice. You should try it. I think it's got the Olexa seal of approval. For now, though, thanks so much for watching. Like on the video, much appreciated. I'll see you tomorrow for another Olexa look. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.